Welcome to virtualsheetmusic.com and livingpianos.com. I'm Robert Estrin with a really interesting show today. What is a tritone? The tritone, the forbidden interval back from the church in hundreds of years ago, forbid this interval. What is it? We're going to cover it today. You're going to hear it, understand it, see how it resolves and how it's used. The tritone, very simply, is half an octave. That's right, there are 12 possible available tones in music, in Western music. If you go 6 half steps, you will create a tritone, exactly half an octave. So if you went up from C, and you went C to C sharp is 1, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp. 6 half steps, C to F sharp. There's your tritone. It has a demonic sound to it, doesn't it? Now here's the fascinating thing. Since it divides the octave in half, if you invert the tritone and go from F sharp to C, you still have a tritone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, how does a tritone resolve? This is where it gets really interesting, because you can take a tritone and go outward by a half steps or inward by half steps, and it resolves either way. So once again, going C to F sharp, resolve to B and G. So now we're in G. Now here's where it gets really interesting. If you resolve inward, once again C to F sharp resolves to C sharp and E sharp. It resolves inward to C sharp, which is exactly a tritone away from how it resolved before, outward to G. All kinds of interesting things. Now, the tritone is the basis for Western music, for tonal music. How can it be so strong? Well, it is so needing resolution that it is the basis for establishing a key. In fact, the dominant 7th chord creates a tension because of the tritone that it contains. So for example, if I want to establish the key of C major, I'll play a 1, 4, 1, 6, 4, 5, 7, that 5, 7, which needs to be resolved because it has the tritone. There's the FB. So very interesting things you can discover with the tritone. The other thing is a diminished 7th chord is 2 tritones. So if you have all minor thirds, you have a tritone on the 1st and 3rd note, and you also have the 2nd and 4th note are both tritones. That's why the diminished 7th is so deceptive, as we've covered in a previous video. Thanks so much for joining me, Robert Estrin, here at virtualsheetmusic.com and livingpianos.com. See you next time.